Look at this dual ledger interface. On the left, a net worth gauge sitting barely above zero. On the right, a full gauge representing time and relationships. When you're 24, that left side is terrifying. You're sitting at a kitchen table looking at a checking account that says $340, knowing rent is $310 of that. On your wrist is a scratched digital watch your grandfather gave you before he died. It's an $11 piece of plastic, but it ticks the seconds forward constantly, proving that time is moving, whether you can afford it or not. Your phone buzzes. Your friends are at the taco place 2 blocks away. You text them you can't make it tonight and turn the screen face down. Building money starts right when everything else is happening. The late-night dinners, the spontaneous road trips, the long Sunday mornings. You open a Roth IRA and move $50 in. It feels like throwing a coin into a bottomless well. That $50 is a drop against the sheer amount of money you actually need to survive. You start doing the math constantly. A $4.75 coffee represents 4 drinks you won't be able to afford in December. Every present-day purchase begins to feel like a withdrawal from your future security. The price of building wealth early on isn't actually the deposits you make. The real cost is the constant nagging fear and the immediate psychological trade-off of giving up your present moments to try and secure your future. 2 years pass. You're 26. You set up automatic transfers every payday, quietly paying off debt and funneling the rest into investments. Without any ceremonies or massive lifestyle changes, the accounts cross $19,000. The line tracks your portfolio, climbing steadily until a correction hits, suddenly dropping 14%. $19,000 becomes $16,340. Coworkers panic and sell. You don't. You increase contributions. Within 6 months, the account shoots past the old peak, landing at $24,600. A senior coworker named Elena once gave you a rule for this exact moment. She said, "The money that scares you now is the same money that won't mean anything to you later." Surviving a volatile market demands ignoring the urge to run. By holding your nerve and treating the system with a stubborn belief rather than reacting to temporary fear, you secure the first major leap in your net worth. You hit 30 and the math shifts. The portfolio reaches $147,000 during an unusually strong year where the market jumps 24%. Your company offers a promotion with a $6,000 raise, but you do the math and turn it down. 10 more hours a week at a desk isn't worth trading the life you finally built outside of work. When a pipe bursts in your father's basement, causing $7,800 in damage, you write the check without hesitation. You don't check a balance. No sleepless nights adjusting spreadsheets. Financial freedom manifests as the quiet, invisible power of refusal, the ability to decide what you no longer have to do. But freedom has its own bill, and the momentum halts in October. Your father dies. It's his heart, sudden, with absolutely no warning. Looking back at this dual ledger, you find yourself doing a terrible kind of math. While the net worth line on the left is soaring past $400,000, the time gauge on the right flatlines. You try to calculate how many Sunday dinners you skipped in your 20s to save a negligible amount of money. Back at the office, Alina finishes the thought she started years ago. Nobody warns you, she says, that the discipline that builds the money is the same discipline that can cost you the years. You realize you've built a financial fortress. You have enough cash to survive 18 months without a single paycheck, but you have 0 months left to spend with your dad. The hidden tax of achieving that staggering number in your account is the collection of irreplaceable life experiences you sacrifice to get there. You take off your grandfather's $11 watch and set it on the table. Despite the wealth you've accumulated, the plastic screen still tells the exact same time. Money never had the power to give any of those seconds back. The dollars were only ever a tool to buy back a fraction of your life. Time itself was always the actual currency. You cannot buy back the missed Sundays of your past. The number in the bank is real, but so is what it costs to get there. From here on out, you only get to decide which future moments you will absolutely refuse to sell.